that is when they will be able to start on their own or become a consultant. It is a long journey. If you want to do it tomorrow, is it possible for you to start getting a first, come up in running race tomorrow, unless you go practice and train your body up to live up to that kind of sustenance? It is not possible. The same thing here. You need to have all the knowledge which is gained in your studies, which you improve on your technical skills and hone your skills regularly, day-to-day basis, practice it, and then you will be able to create some kind of a reasonably good-looking processes. The most of the thing is your dedication. Only when you are dedicated, you will be reaching some step, a platform. What we can give you is the means and ways where you can get trained. Indian Prosthodontic Society would be very, very happy to give you more training and more hands-on experience. Please seek somebody's help, go there, hone your skills, and become a good dental technician. Not that you are not a dental technician today. You are a dental technician today, but only for a name's sake. You have a label of dental technician. You have not yet become a dental technician. Come on, spirit up. And we need you. As a doctor, we need you. As a technician, you need us. Unless you come up to our standards or our expectations, why will I look at you? The other alternative for a doctor is do it yourself, which we are not interested in. None of our doctors are interested in setting their own laboratories. Don't ever feel that we are a competition for you. If you are not able to do, we will be able to support you. I'll be more happy if somebody does my laboratory work under my supervision and give me a quality of work which I expect. Every individual doctor needs a special character in their work. Similarly, you need to develop your own character in your work. Then you will be in demand. The moment you become a demanding person or the person in demand, you can demand what you want. When somebody else is demanding something that from you and seeing your skill and then believe you, yes, you will be able to create something that I wanted, then I don't hesitate to pay you what you want. If you think that I'm just going to come here and just work like a daily wages household help and then try to get money, why will I pay you? Why will any doctor pay you? It's just like a rat race and a house job. If somebody goes and tries to get a job in a house for cleaning, there are thousands of people available. One fellow will come for 100 rupees a day, one fellow will come for 50 rupees a day. Stage, if you can come, you will be able to do it. Don't get carried away by some people who just invested so much of money and then look big. The herd barn and how much they are draining, the people who establish those big centers know. Not you and me when you work. It's easier to take a loan nowadays, establish it, and then repent on it. Calculate them very well. You know how much you can produce. If you have a single person, you know how much equipment you have to buy, how many people you can serve. One thing you remember, you can't serve all the dentists in the world. You can maximum serve with a quality of work, maybe around 10. If you have a 10 dedicated dentists who can give you and love your work and gives it to you, I think your work and your life is made for a single technician. You don't need more than 10 dentists. Do we have that kind of situation now? No. And people are fascinated about newer things, CAD-CAMs, ceramics, zirconia, and things like that. If somebody can become a good dental acrylic technician, I think he can earn much more than a dental ceramic technician. Believe me, you will be able to do it. But there is nobody who wants to work with a cheaper material called acrylic. It is not cheaper, it is worthwhile material. There's a lot of differences coming in. You can reinforce it, you can combine with something else. You can go around and see. There is one stall right in the beginning, they say that they're going to combine and increase the strength of acrylic by doing a carbon reinforcement. The world keeps changing. Please go put your knowledge, put your time, put your energy into it, come out with something good, and then try and do your mark. You will be able to come out with something which is fantastic, and your life would be made. And any help that you want, we're all here. You can approach our societies. We can approach your own society, that is dental technician society that you have, and you can go for continuous learning process. There are so many courses going on in Hyderabad and other places of it. Or you can directly go to one of the company, ask them to train you. They will do it free of charge most of the time. And the big laboratories will definitely help you out in doing this without a fear that you'll run away. Yes, because they taught you, you owe them a little bit, give them a little bit of service of what they wanted, and you will be able to come out with some of your career, which your career will be made. Dr. Shivakumar will be talking about what is needed in dental technician laboratory and how do you calculate and things like that. But that's not my job. My job is to tell you what is your future. Your future is not bleak. Your future is good. Don't try to do too many things. Concentrate on one thing and get your knowledge there, get your skills honed, and then tell them, this is what I can do, and there will be definitely more than 10 doctors in the vicinity of yours who will be able to give you work and then stick to you. And then service them properly. And don't ever look like, don't go into a rat race that, sir, give me today, I will give you in 1 hour. 1 hour what? Can you do a small, recognizable painting in 1 hour? No. Take your time and then create something which is natural, which people would like it. Right? Don't be in a hurry. Yeah, when you are a student, when you are an apprentice, work under your boss, produce what he wants, and there you will know whether you will be able to jump into a next platform or not into a next platform. If you cannot jump into a next platform, that means you need more training. That means somebody who can take it and come into that next platform in 1 day, you may take 2 days. But it's only a training. Nobody can miss this stages. Some people take a little longer time, some people will take a little lesser time. But because of that, don't go into area where you say that I'm going to invest so much and then the whole thing is come up. The machines can do nothing. Machines can do what you want that to be produced. Unless you put your brain into it, you put your skills into it, it cannot churn out anything. Whatever it churns out on its own is worth less. There is no value for that. Unless you put your human brain into it and your skills onto it and your final touch and customization of it, there is no point just buying huge machines and end up with debts. Right? There is a lot of scope in this skill. You come together, you are now a big group of people, and then try and educate each other. If you cannot, take one leader. They are always welcome to come and meet any of us. We will try and create some kind of a course for you, and you can hone your skills. But please, there are protocols, which I would like to stress. Every single procedure has a protocol and stages and what to do and what not to do. Please do not deviate from the procedure. For example, I'll give you a small example of pouring a cast. What we say is mix powder and liquid, but there is a proportion for that, and there is measures for that. We always teach you, take this much of water and this much of powder, but most of the time what we do is take a bowl, put some water, put some powder. If it becomes thick, put some water more. But that is the one which is going to give you or make you a very bad technician. Stick to the procedure, stick to the steps. It is difficult initially. Once you get into a habit, you cannot go back. It's just like a habit. I will tell you one more example. When you are investing some wax patterns, when you are mixing expansion liquid, there is a procedure to set for each batch of investing liquid or investing material, how to test it and come out with a proper expansion compensation or shrinkage compensation of metal. None of you are practicing it. Not that you are not aware of it. See, your supplier is giving you a good service when it is breaking down. One day breaking down is one day completely loss of money. Okay. Instead of bargaining on price of the material, or price of the equipment, bargain the serviceability of the material. If something goes wrong with your thing, if somebody is going to give you an immediate service or a replacement till it gets serviced, pay a little more extra, try to take that equipment. That means your work is not getting suffered. Instead of buying two equipments and one is gone and another one you are doing, better you do it. And if you can service yourself, it's much better. But it is a skill that you have to learn in a different way. Please don't go through all those. Concentrate in your dental technology. There is a bright future. There are a lot of people who have already come into market. Take advantage of too many companies here. You will be able to talk to them and negotiate with them and then strike a deal. Strike a deal for service, strike a deal for continuous supply, strike a deal with quality material, and then you put in your quality of work. I think you will reach very high. I think with this, I take leave. Thank you.